Hey guys, what's up? It is Maisie with Barbecue by Maisie. I hope you've been doing well. Football season has started, so all is right in the world, right? So tonight I am cooking on my Pit Boss Deluxe 4-burner griddle, and we are going to be making ham fried rice. It is probably one of the more requested meals from my husband. He says he could eat this all the time, so I think that's a little hint that I should be making it more often. But tonight I am going to show you exactly my process and how easy it is. So let's get started. I've got my ingredients out here. Let's do a quick rundown of what I like to use. So in my bottles, I've got oil and water. I would recommend getting 2 bottles just to have with your griddle. Pit Boss now has a griddle kit that's got all this good stuff in it. So water and oil. And then it comes with 2 spatulas. You'll need a spatula and a scraper. That's what's in the kit, and you will need it to cook fried rice. Okay, so I have got frozen carrots and peas, soy sauce. We've got our ham. You can use any meat you want. Onion chopped. I do half an onion. I am using a jar of minced garlic, ginger. I'm using 2 eggs tonight. Some recipes call for more. You'll have to just adapt this to what you want. A lemon and some butter, pepper, and then of course you'll need your rice. Okay, let's talk about rice. So for your fried rice to turn out the best, you want to start with cold rice. So I would suggest either cooking it the night before and having it in the fridge. You want it to get dried out. So that's why I say if I'm making rice for a different meal, I'll just make too much and then I will already have some ready to go for the fried rice the next night. If you don't have time, just cook your rice as early as you possibly can and get it in the fridge. You want it to get cold. It's just going to cook better on the griddle. I've even heard of some people, if they didn't plan ahead, they will cook it and lay it out on pans to just kind of let it dry out more. So that is the one step that I would say is most important with your fried rice to get it to turn out as good as possible. All right, I feel like I have someone watching me. This is the behind the scenes. All right, one quick thing. The ginger and minced garlic you can use fresh. I take the easy route. You can get this ginger and garlic. I believe it's going to be 4 half teaspoons. 4 half teaspoons of the garlic. And then I'm just going to eyeball the ginger. I just squeeze it until it looks like enough. So I'm going to show you how we are going to incorporate that into our fried rice. But you can use fresh. I'm just taking a shortcut. Okay, so if you have all your ingredients ready to go, it's time to get your griddle on and heating up. We're going to turn our griddle on to a medium heat. You don't want it to be too hot to where you're burning your ingredients, but you really don't want it to be too low. You just want it perfect, okay? Is that too much to ask? So medium is perfect. Once our griddle is heated up, then we will get started sauteing the onions. So let's get her started. Oh. Always turn on your propane. Duh. If you ever wonder why your griddle's broken, it's probably because of you. Okay. Oh, did you guys just see that bird? So we're gonna get this heated up to a medium and then we will start cooking. All right, I think our griddle is about heated up to a nice medium heat. I'm just going to put some oil on. And I'm going to start sauteing my onions. Most recipes are going to call for a whole onion, and I just did in half. So we're gonna let those saute up for a minute, and I'm going to add in my garlic with it. So if you're using something like I'm using, the minced garlic that's in a jar, it should tell you on there what you need to equal like a regular garlic clove. For me, it's gonna be 4 half teaspoons. All right. While we're waiting on that, I should add that me and my husband don't love our fried rice to just be full of egg and peas and all that kind of stuff. We really just like a basic fried rice. So just keep in mind that when I'm making mine, we like to go minimal on all that extra stuff, and that you don't have to. Load it up with as much as you want. Just kind of mix this in. I'm gonna add my pepper. This is smelling awesome right now. Wish you could smell it. And I'm also going to add my ginger in this step as well. Whether you're using fresh, minced, or you're going the easy route with the squeezed ginger like I am, this is when you're going to be adding it. And those onions are starting to look like they're cooked. So now I'm going to add in the ginger. And I don't know the exact measurement. I'm just doing a nice squeeze. Maybe. There we go. So that is what I'm going to do for ours. I believe I've seen in a recipe to do, I don't want to tell you wrong. Let me look it up and I will tell you so that you have a better measurement to go off of, because I realize that's not super helpful. All right, I'm gonna let that cook for a minute. Next step, we're gonna need a little bit more oil. My griddle is on an incline, so everything runs straight to the bottom. So I'm probably doing half of the bag of peas and carrots. And then you can see I've got half a bag of ham. And this was a 1 pound bag, so I kind of half everything for ours just because we're not super into all this just being full of ham and peppers and stuff. Now you're just going to let this cook and soften up. And you of course can use any meat you want. Ham is just kind of my go-to. If you had some extra chicken from a cook, that would be really good. I'm not a big seafood person, but I know people like shrimp. All right, we've got the peas and carrots mixed in there with the ham. We have got peas just running away. Like this is the Olympics. Maybe I should put my griddle on a level surface. That would be a good idea. Okay, so I am going to cook my egg next. So I've got my butter here. Okay, remember I told you how my griddle's slanted? Really wish it wasn't right now. Let's cook these eggs. I have to be quick on the draw here. My eggs are gonna want to get away. And you're just gonna scramble those eggs up. You can even pretend you're like at a hibachi restaurant. You've got an audience. My audience is the neighbor's cat that's watching me. No pressure. Okay, now is the exciting part. Okay, I should know, I've also added less eggs to ours. I believe a recipe I looked at earlier today just to see kind of what other recipes were saying said 3 eggs. I did 2. So again, just adapt it to what you like. Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly add in my eggs with the peas and the carrots. I am dumping in the rice. I add extra rice than most recipes are going to call for. If you're using a rice cooker, this is 2 of the rice cooker cupfuls, which is 3/4 cup. So what it translates to in normal cups, I'm going to guess 6 to 8. That's just a guess. And now comes the time for your soy sauce. And honestly, I start off by measuring it. I tell myself I'm gonna rein myself in. So I'm gonna start with 3 tablespoons. And then I'm going to taste it and just kind of add in more if I want more. And then I do like to add a little bit more black pepper. So now you've got everything cooking. You've added all your ingredients except for the lemon, which I just add a squeeze of lemon at the very end. And we're just gonna kind of mix that all in right now. This smells so good. Honestly, I think my husband's going to complain about the amount of carrots and peas. I didn't want you guys to think I was totally a weirdo by putting like nothing in it, but I don't know. I just think it's really good without all that extra stuff in it, so. All right. Again, we're at a medium heat. And it's cooking nice and evenly. Okay, we're just gonna let that cook for a minute. And then we're gonna do a little squeeze of lemon. Okay, let's take a look at that ham fried rice. I'm trying to go along the side that the sun's not just totally lighting it up, but you can see how good that looks. You don't want to leave it on here too long because then you're gonna get crispy pieces of rice. So I'm gonna take it off here in just a minute. All right, let's give it a quick squeeze. I feel like, have I been calling this a lime the whole time? Of lemon. And to keep with the theme of me doing less, I'm gonna just do half. I'll put my recipe that I did in this video in the description, but I will also send you, I'll link it to like a regular recipe so you can just kind of see what measurements you want to start with first. Like I said, we cook this pretty often, so at this point I kind of know what we like. All right, I'm gonna taste it. Don't mind me, I'm just eating. All right, that's really good. Sometimes I impress myself. I'm going to turn off the burners because I really don't think it needs to be on anymore, but I am going to add just a little bit more soy sauce, just a teensy bit. You don't want it to just taste like soy sauce either. That was like 6 drops. Just gonna mix that in and get it incorporated, and then we are gonna go feed the family. And they're gonna say, Mom, oh my gosh, are you a professional fried rice maker? Honestly, I used to hate to cook. Now I love it, ever since I got started with Pit Boss smokers and now this griddle. I really enjoy it. Maybe it's because I'm making edible food now. That helps. Okay. She's looking real fine. All right, we're here with the finished fried rice. I forgot to mention, I like to use long grain rice. I don't know why, honestly. It's just what I use, and it works every time. So if you're trying to decide what rice to use, go with long grain because it's tried and tested and delicious every time. Take my word for it. I don't know what to tell you. All right, we're just gonna put it back in the rice tub. We like to eat ours with pot stickers or teriyaki chicken or by itself, honestly. We've eaten it as a main dish many a time. That's all she wrote, my friends. There you go, full tub of rice. All right, you're not gonna get out of here without a taste test. Let's see how I did this time. I hate to compliment myself, but it's perfect. It really is. Okay, one more. Although I probably put more peas and carrots in it than we would normally like, but I did it for you guys so that we didn't look like weirdos. It's seriously so good. I'm not even gonna lie. All right, you guys have a good one. Make some fried rice at your house. Thank me later. That was so good. It was so good. All right, I have got the griddle all cleaned up. I will post the links of everything I used in the description. And now we're at the awkward point of the video where I beg you to subscribe to my channel. I really do appreciate all this support. If you're interested in seeing more videos, please consider subscribing, hitting the bell, and liking the video. All right, guys, till next time. We'll see you later.